YouTube friends, thanks for joining me again. I'm April Yvette. So we're back. I have got such an exciting, amazing person that I want to introduce you to. I'm at the Tribe Conference here in Franklin, Tennessee this weekend, and I met Sean McCabe. He is the author of Overlap. And his book is all about what do you do when you have a job but you want to start a business. Do you drop the job and jump ship and just go leap and take the business and try to run with that, or do you stay in the job until the income surpasses that and then you can make an easier transition into your dream or into your business from there? So Sean, thank you for being with us.
I'm glad to be here. Yeah, some people can jump out of a plane and build a parachute on the way down. The problem is you don't hear from the dead people. It doesn't work out for most of us. Most of us need something a little more practical, and that's what Overlap is about. It's about covering your bills while you build the thing on the side.
Right. So tell me a little bit more. Like, I know that you did that. Tell me a little bit about your story and how you were able to do that. He's got an incredible success story, so you're going to love this.
I used to do hand lettering, drawing letters by hand. You think of like the Coca-Cola logo. It's not a font. It was something that was custom drawn, and I would do this in my nights and weekends. I didn't watch Netflix, I didn't play video games. You could just find me at my desk drawing, sometimes 6-8 hours a night after my day job. And I never thought this could be something that I could make a living from. It's hand lettering, you're drawing letters. I can't make a living from this, but I'm just gonna do it. And for 2 years, I just created. I was sharing my work online, and nobody seemed to notice. Nobody seemed to care. Until 2 years in, showing up every day for 2 years, suddenly people started asking, do you have t-shirts of your designs or prints that I can buy? And after showing up every day for 2 years, it started to become something that was bringing in an income.
So how much did you make? You started a course from that, right?
Yes, so we eventually made a course after 9,000 hours of practice.
Absolutely.
That's the part that people gloss over, right? But I made this course because so many people in my audience, I was working for clients, I was selling my own products, but I was ignoring the elephant in the room. And there was all these people in my audience who wanted to learn how to do what I did. How did I make a living as a hand lettering artist, of all things? And so that's what this course was about. It's called Learn Lettering, and it helped artists with the business aspects of art, because that's where everyone's really weak.
Absolutely. I've noticed that a lot about some of the people in our community. They're really great at what they do, but when it comes to the marketing or the sales or even how to put their website together or how to get a logo or any of that stuff, they are not really sure how to do that. But you were helping people take that next leap, turn their art into something that they could learn, something that they could learn and then go and sell and be profitable from it.
I found that was my strong suit because I was in business. I had worked with clients. I had written design contracts. I knew how to talk with people, and I knew how to sell. And I was actually in the business world before the art world. So when I came into the art world, I didn't have this starving artist mentality that plagues so many other artists. And I just came in and I'm like, your art holds the selling power. Companies can't sell a plain tin lunchbox. That's not going to make a kid say, Mommy, I want that. The art holds the selling power, and so many artists don't know that. They don't realize that this is valuable.
Absolutely. So if you're making art and you want to monetize that and turn that into a full-time income, it's absolutely possible. That's what Sean has done. And that's what he's teaching, the people that are in his tribe to do that.
Can I encourage the artists for a moment? Maybe you've done a commission, maybe you've done a job on the side, maybe someone's paid you $50 here, $25 there, and you're thinking, there's no way I can make a living from this. You do a little bit of basic math, you're looking at your monthly expenses, and you're saying, I have to do hundreds of commissions, and you just get overwhelmed. Well, you don't have to do 100 commissions the same way. You don't have to have all your income come from one place. I'm sure you talk about this, diversified sources of income.
Absolutely.
You can work with people, you can sell products, you can teach what you've learned along the way. There's so many ways that you can bring in different sources of income.
So if people were to get your book Overlap and they've read it, what's the key message that they're going to take away that they can implement and really make progress in their life and on this journey that they're on?
I would say get to the new zero. So a lot of people think $0 is zero. I would say reframe this. Take that monthly expense number that you need to pay your bills and multiply it by 6. 6 months in the bank. That's what you want to get in the bank. You got to build up that cash reserves. That's your new zero. So you want to think of it as having any less than 6 months in the bank, you're in the hole. You need to get to that new zero and build up your cash runway. So it's less of a leap and it's more of a transition.
Oh, great. So you're saying use your day job, start saving your money, maybe making money on the side with some side gigs, sharing your art or selling your product or your service, and then save up enough money to cover all your expenses for 6 months. But just by putting a little bit away each month, or even on a weekly basis.
And it's reframing the idea of the day job as, so many people think, oh, I'm not successful, I'm not making it as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, as an artist because I have this day job. It's reframing the idea of the day job as a foundation for what you're doing. You have the day job because you care so much about this thing. You care so much about it that you're saying, I'm willing to cover my bills so I can give this the time and energy and attention and focus that it deserves.
I love that. So if you have your job and you're really an artist and you're trying to build this business, Overlap, I highly recommend it. It's going to help give you the tools and the principles and things that you need to make that transition from being employed, and use that as like a catapulting board to get you to that next level so that you can leave the job in a way that's comfortable to where you're going to make it. You're not going to feel desperate energy around trying to sell your art or your product or your service. But it's a smoother transition. What a great story, and also so excited for your success.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So how can people get in touch with you?
Overlapbook.com. That's the best place to find me.
Great. Overlapbook.com. OVERLAP.com.
Well, I wish I had overlap here.
Overlapbook.com.
Overlap.
Yes.
If you like holding this 2-pound book in your hand, you like that feel of a good solid book, you have the hardcover. We've got an ebook. We've even got an audio book where we deliver it as a podcast. So you can listen to it in your favorite podcast app and it's ready to go.
Awesome. So thanks so much for tuning in today. Again, if you like this content, subscribe below by just clicking the subscribe button. And you can always visit my website at aprilyvette.com and subscribe to my blog for weekly updates every Tuesday. Thanks, and we'll see you soon.